And today we have the Arabs. The Arabs are not Egyptians. The white people you see in Egypt today are not Egyptians. They are invaders. It was their ancestors who came to Egypt around December 639 AD. 39 AD and invaded our African ancestors, our black African Egyptians. This was in December 639 AD, which propelled the Arab slave trade. The Arab slave trade was so brutal that innocent African women were raped by Arab Muslims. The journey across the desert was so brutal for the Africans. Do you know that African women were sold to Chinese emperors who later used them as their sexual slaves, sexual objects? A particular conspiracy theory argued that when the African woman is pregnant for a Chinese emperor, the woman is killed and her baby. And Egypt has always been black. That is why they named their land Kemet, which means the land of the blacks. What are we saying? They have taken, they have stolen, they have plagiarized, they have distorted a lot of our history. Europeans cannot deny it. They worship black gods and goddesses. There was no racism then. Even the name for God, Amen, was copied from Amen-Ra, an Egyptian god of the sun. According to Homer, the first European to write a book in 833 BCE, he said that the Greeks copied the worship of Zeus from the Ethiopians. The Jews in 1700 BCE worshipped an Egyptian goddess called Goddess Hathor or Het Heru. They called her the golden calf in their Old Testament Torah, while the Greeks worshipped her as Aphrodite. If you want black people to believe you, tell them that everything that I'm saying was said by a white man. This is how black people are mentally conditioned to hate and demonize their African ancestors. They prefer a picture with a white person than a picture with their grandparents in the village. Africans are the only people who don't look like their God, because the God in their imagination is a white-skinned being presented to them by their slave masters. It is only people who don't know their history, as I said, that will always name their roads and streets after their colonizers. Only mentally colonized and enslaved Africans mock their fellow Africans for speaking incorrect English. But they forget that the Europeans cannot speak their local language. I tell you, my people, the colonizers gave you a language which you glorify to the point of declaring anyone who cannot speak it as uneducated. Did you know that in 1798, the French general Napoleon Bonaparte invaded Egypt? He saw the pyramids of Giza and was amazed, and also decided to sleep inside till the following morning. Did you know that after Napoleon came out in the morning, he was shivering with tears in his eyes, but strongly refused to answer any questions about what he saw in the night inside the pyramid of Giza? Historians argue that the French general never revealed to anyone what had rattled him, but it was believed that he saw something that marveled and mellowed him.